and welcome to another lesson of English 1. Today in this lesson, we're going to learn how to talk on the telephone. In this lesson, you will learn how to introduce yourself on the telephone, learn how to take a message in case you are a receptionist, a secretary, or even if you need to take a message from another person. You're going to learn to communicate and express needs. For example, if you need to be transferred to another department or to talk with someone in the company. And you're going to learn how to end the conversation. So we have here parts of a telephone conversation. Number 1 is making contact. The first thing you're going to say is hello, good morning, good afternoon. This is speaking your name. For example, this is Claire speaking. Could I speak to, please? For example, could I speak to Mr. Lopez, please? I'd like to speak to, I am trying to contact Mr. Lopez, for example. Remember that I'd is an abbreviation of I would. I'd like to speak to is I would like to speak to. Now the second part, after we say hello, good evening, good afternoon, and your name, we are going to introduce ourselves. If you are a receptionist or a hostess in a restaurant, you can answer the name of the company and your name. For example, Plaza Hotel, Sarah Brighton speaking. What can I do for you? En esta parte, cuando contestamos el teléfono, si somos la secretaria o el hostess de un restaurante, siempre vamos a decir el nombre del lugar, nuestro nombre, Sarah Brighton speaking, Claire Motola speaking, y después la frase, what can I do for you? Good evening, Paris Restaurant, how may I help you? What can I do for you? ¿Qué puedo hacer por ti? How may I help you? ¿Cómo le puedo ayudar? Cualquiera de estas dos frases son correctas. Now the person on the other line. Es bueno aprender de estas dos partes por si te toca contestar de un lado del teléfono o si eres la persona quien hace la llamada. Si eres la persona que hace la otra llamada, dirías de la manera siguiente. Hello, this is Mary Jones. I am calling from NTS. I would like to make a reservation. In case you are not calling from another company, you can just say, hello, this is Mary Jones. I would like to make a reservation. Now we're going to ask for the caller's information. Before you make the transfer, you need to ask the person's information. Who is calling, please? Can I have your name, please? Can I have your name, please? What company are you calling from? What company are you calling from? Now, number 4 is saying what you want. If you are on the person on the other line, you are going to say, for example, could I be transferred to the Human Resource Department? Could I speak to Jane, please? Is David there, please? I am calling about the apartment you have for sale. En la número 4, dependiendo el motivo de la llamada, hay diferentes opciones. En este caso, si quieres hablar con un departamento en específico, dirías, could I be transferred to? Y el nombre del departamento. En este caso son recursos humanos. Si sería el de ventas, sería, could I be transferred to the sales department? When I want to speak with a person, I am going to say, could I speak to Jane, please? Informal. Is David there, please? In case we want information about something, we can say, I am calling about the apartment you have for sale. Hablo para pedir informes o acerca del apartamento que tienen en venta. Sale. I can say also, I'm calling about the car you have for sale, etc. In case we do not understand the information, we can ask for the person to repeat the information. I can say, I'm sorry, but I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry, but I didn't catch your number. Could you repeat it, please? Could you repeat it, please? Could you say it again? I'm afraid I didn't understand. Could you say it again? I'm afraid I didn't understand. Could you spell that, please? Could you spell that, please? Could you speak louder? Could you speak louder? Responding to the information. If I am the secretary, the receptionist, or the hostess, this is what I am going to say. Esta parte es para la persona que está atendiendo la llamada. I'll put you through. Hold the line, please. I'll put you through. Hold the line, please. I'm sorry. He, she is not available. Is not available. Is busy at the moment. Is busy at the moment. Is not in at the moment. Is not in at the moment. This phrase means the person is not in the office. Is in a meeting. Is in a meeting. Now, after we say where the person is, in case the person is not in the office, I can take a message. If you are the secretary, you can say, can I take a message? Can I take a message? Would you like to leave a message? Would you like to leave a message? If you are the person, you can say, can I leave a message? Can I leave a message? Please tell him, her. For example, please tell him or her that Claire called. For example, please tell Mr. Lopez that Claire called. Could you ask him to call me? Could you ask her to call me? For example, I can say, could you ask Mr. Lopez to call me. Could you tell him I called? Could you tell her I called? Este último es para decir, ¿le podrías decir que yo le marqué? Este es para pedir que la persona nos llame, que nos devuelva la llamada. Es incorrecto decir, please tell he or she. Esa es la manera correcta de decir para un hombre o para la mujer. Please tell him, please tell her. Dialogue 1. We're going to see now the different structures of a conversation. We have informal conversation with friends and family, and then we have a more formal conversation. Let's see the first one, the casual one. Hello? Hi, Bethany. This is Rachel speaking. Hi, Rachel. How are you? Fine, thank you. I wanted to see if Andrew is there. Let me see if my brother is home. Give me a sec. Okay. My brother is out. Do you want to leave a message? Nah, it's fine. I'll call him later. Okay. I will tell him anyway that you called. Thanks, take care. Take care. Bye. In the informal conversation, we can see, hi. This is Rachel speaking. Informal, I can say, let me see if my brother is home. Let me see. Let me see. Give me a sec. Give me a sec is informal to say give me a second. Second. Give me a sec. My brother is out. Do you want to leave a message? Nah, it's fine. Nah is very informal. Is to say no. Most people in the United States would say nah. So it's just a negation, no. I will tell him anyway that you called. Anyway. Take care. Now let's go on to the second dialogue. In the second dialogue, we're going to see the formal conversation. In each dialogue that we see, there is a structure. Introduction, to introduce yourself, to say your name, the reason why you're calling, and to give the information. Any other information, for example, bye, thank you, take care. In this second dialogue, it is a little bit similar, but this is more formal for work or calling an office. American Systems, how may I help you? Good morning. This is J. Lewis. I am calling from this company's. I would like to speak to Mr. Brown, please. He is in human resources. Of course, let me transfer you. One moment, please. I was already transferred, but no one is answering. Would you like to leave a message? Yes. Please tell him that J. Lewis called from this company's regarding our appointment. What is your office hours? We are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Have a nice day. En esta parte vemos la conversación formal. Siempre la persona contestando el teléfono va a decir el nombre de la compañía. En este caso es American Systems. American Systems, how may I help you? La otra persona por formalidad va a empezar con saludar dependiendo el horario del día. For example, good morning. Name, this is Jay Lewis. I am calling from this companies. I would like to speak to Mr. Brown. Vamos a empezar con el saludo siguiendo de nuestro nombre y en dado caso que hablemos de parte de alguna compañía, vamos a mencionar de dónde hablamos. I am calling from these companies. En este caso, si no hablas de parte de ninguna compañía, puedes omitir esta parte. I would like to speak to Mr. Brown, please. En dado caso que sepamos en qué departamento está, lo podemos mencionar. For example, he is in human resources. Of course, let me transfer you. Let me transfer you. One moment, please. Esta parte también es opcional. Si no es la primera vez que hablamos, podemos decir I was already transferred, but no one is answering. Esto quiere decir que ya previamente fuimos transferidos, pero nadie contesta en la extensión. En dado caso que esa sea la situación, la secretaria nos diría, would you like to leave a message? And then you leave a message. En este caso el ejemplo dice, please tell him that Jay Lewis called from this company's regarding our appointment. Regarding, referente a nuestra cita. Regarding our appointment. What is your office hours? Office hours is the time that the office is opened. We have here, we are open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Have a nice day. Para información cultural, en dado caso que la persona hable que sea extranjera, ya sea de Estados Unidos o de algún otro país, es importante informarle a la persona los horarios de oficina. En Estados Unidos el horario es corrido. Sin embargo, aquí en México hay algunas compañías que cierran a las horas de comida y muchos americanos o extranjeros que vienen aquí a México o a otros países de Latinoamérica, luego no saben esta información y les es difícil comunicar porque puede ser que están hablando a estas horas. Entonces es bueno decirles que se abre de tal hora a tal hora y mencionar que está cerrado durante las horas de comida. Now we have the titles. The titles. En inglés no se utilizan los títulos de licenciado, ingeniero. Si es profesor, diríamos professor, o en el caso que sea un médico, diríamos doctor. O si tiene un doctorado, también le podemos llamar doctor. Si este es el caso, de manera escrita, diríamos señor o señora o señorita. Los títulos, para que no sientan que es una informalidad el hablar así, porque en realidad no existen estos títulos. Entonces, para poder escribir una carta o hablar con una persona en específico, diríamos Mr. para un hombre, Mr. This example, Mr. Pitt. Using as Brad Pitt and as an example, Mr. Pitt, Mr. Lopez, Mr. Gonzalez, etc. Miss Jolie. When we write the information, I'm going to write it as MS. La pronunciación es Miss. De la manera escrita, estas son las abreviaciones. Si fuéramos a escribir un correo, sería MR, Mr. Pitt. Si fuera de la manera escrita en un correo, pondríamos esta abreviación, Miss Jolie. Miss Jolie. Miss es para mujeres que son solteras y jóvenes. Ahora es muy parecida aquí a la cultura mexicana, que también por respeto, si quieren hablar de todos de señorita, también lo pueden hacer. Entonces, independientemente de la edad de la mujer, si quieren utilizar esto, también lo pueden hacer. Miss Jolie, sobre todo si no sabemos si la mujer está casada o no. Mrs. Pitt, en dado caso que la persona sea casada, vamos a utilizar Mrs. Mrs. me indica que ella está casada. En este caso vamos a utilizar el apellido del esposo. Mrs. Pitt, la señora de Pitt. Igual, hay a veces casos que ni siquiera sabemos si utiliza el nombre de su esposo, el apellido de su esposo. Si quieren estar más seguros, igual pueden usar el apellido de la mujer. Miss Jolie or Mrs. Pitt. Miss, Mrs., Mr. This is also Miss. Este también es Miss. Miss Cunningham. Miss, como les había mencionado anteriormente, es single, not married, una soltera que no está casada. En inglés, recordándoles lo que les había mencionado anteriormente, no escriban licenciado con estas abreviaciones, licenciado, ingeniero, arquitecto. He tenido varios estudiantes que lo hacen y cuando otra gente lo lee sí se les hace un poco extraño porque no suena como un inglés natural y parece que lo están traduciendo literalmente del español al inglés. Entonces, en dado caso que sea un profesor, que la persona tenga una maestría o sea profesor en alguna materia, esta sería la abreviación Prof. In summary, we saw the titles Mr., Miss, Mrs., and Miss. We saw the parts of a conversation on the telephone. First, we saw making contact. Hello, good morning, hi. Saying what you want. Could I speak to Mr. Jones? Asking the caller's information. Who is calling? From what company are you calling from? From what company are you calling from? Giving an answer. I will transfer you. He is busy at the moment. Asking to repeat the information. Could you speak louder? Could you repeat it, please? And finally, leaving or taking a message. Taking a message sería que tú tomaras el mensaje. Leaving a message sería dejar un mensaje. Could I leave a message? ¿Puedo dejar un mensaje? Would you like to leave a message? Le gustaría dejar un mensaje. Si ven, el primero es el que lo va a dejar. Could I leave a message? ¿Puedo dejar un mensaje? Y el otro es, ¿le gustaría dejar un mensaje? Porque le estamos preguntando a la persona. Would you like to leave a message? Thank you for watching this lesson. Remember to practice as much as you can. And now you have the information to call a company in the United States or to take the necessary information if a client calls from another country. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.